എവിടെ കീമിന്റെ എക്സാം നടത്തുന്ന വന്നിട്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. എല്ലാവരും ചോദിക്കാൻ തുടങ്ങി, what is the best way to manage time in an exam like Keam? And that's what we'll be discussing about in this video here today. If you're new here, my name is Hari. This is Rajat from Blitz. I'm here to guide you guys in helping you answer 150 questions for Keam in 3 hours time. As you all might already know, that Keam is not an exam which is known for its insane amount of toughness. It's actually not too tough. The questions are not too tough. But what makes it tough is the competition and the amount of questions. And what is the best way to go through the paper to attend the maximum number of questions in minimum amount of time and get the best ranks possible? You need to separate the entire exam paper into 3 different sections. It's not just physics, chemistry and maths. The way you need to split it is by answering the easy question, the very, very easy questions first, that I call the Blitz section. And the second after that is you need to start solving the medium questions, the questions which require slightly more time and effort from your end, and then finally go towards the hard questions. And in Keam, the easy questions are of the highest amount of weightage. You can find close to 70 to 80 questions which are directly out of the NCERT textbook and the state syllabus textbooks that you can directly go and apply. Direct formula substitution, direct concepts straight out of the textbook, and you will be able to ace them. And the ones after that, the questions of close to 30 to 40 questions will be of slightly medium questions where you'll have slightly more thing to think about and it'll take slightly more time to solve. And the last part where you'll have at least like 20 to 30 questions is of slightly higher intelligence, analytical thinking and problem solving ability. But how do we actually go about doing this, right? The first 45 minutes of the exam is extremely crucial because this is the Blitz section. And you cannot just sit and stay and read the one question for like 1 minute and think, oh, do I know this or do I not know this, and then go about solving it, right? You'll have to quickly understand the question and see if you can solve it in the first 10-20 seconds, right? And if you can solve it in the next 30-40 seconds and then move on to the next question. And your goal in the first 45 minutes is to attempt at least 50 to 60 questions where you know for sure that, hey, I know this question, I know how to solve this question, and I'm going to go all in on this question and I'm going to solve this. And this is the best way for you to get maximum amount of marks and minimum amount of time. And your job is to go through the entire paper at least 3 to 4 times to spot out all the easy questions. How do you spot out easy questions, right? Question paper, when you go through it multiple times, like what is the easy question, what is the tough question, what is the medium question. But if you don't even go through the question paper 2-3 times, you'll never know what are the easy questions. For all you know, the last question of the entire paper is probably the easiest question, and you've missed out on that because like you've not seen the entire paper multiple times, right? And definitely there'll be easy questions from multiple chapters like kinematics, laws of motion, chemical bonding, matrices, site concepts and trigonometry, and other questions. They are slightly easier. Once you solve these easy questions, then move on to the slightly medium questions. Make sure that you apply the mark for review option wherever it is, and if it's enabled for you, then go for it, right? There might be slightly more time consuming questions like the ones in coordinate geometry, which might take more time to apply a formula and get the final result. Questions in probability, which might include a little bit of permutation combination as well. Some questions in calculus might take slightly more time. Make sure that you don't spend more than 1.5 minutes per question, even if the question is of slightly medium level. If you're able to solve it in 1 minute, great. Otherwise, keep moving on. Do not spend too much time in solving the really hard questions or even a slightly harder level of medium questions. Things like chemical kinetics, coordination compounds, thermodynamics will have slightly more intuitive analytical questions that you need to be able to solve in less than a minute or minute and a half. Chemistry NCERT is very important. Chemistry NCERT you'll have a much better understanding of the concepts, and if you have a small book for recording the synopsis of each reaction, that'll be great for you to memorize and understand what are the important reactions that you need to understand. And if I just watch a video, what is the point? Like, because if there's no practice behind it, if there's no learning behind it, and there's no practical application behind it, no matter whatever tutorial videos you watch or strategy videos you watch, it's not going to be useful. So this is exactly why we have designed Keam Busted for you guys. Keam Busted is a test series prepared and designed by several toppers from people who have Keam before and people from Blitz, designed for people who want to ace the Keam exam this year. It is designed for people who want to top Keam and who want to get mentorship from the best for Keam and other possible examinations. There'll be live sessions for you guys to crack Keam exam, and there will be an amazing test series for you guys, helping you guys do well in Keam. So do check out the Keam Busted test series. I will see you in the community very soon. Easy medium questions then only visit the last section of questions, which is the hard section. And people ask me like, how do you even know if something is medium, easy or hard? Like, what is the best way to understand, right? The way I used to do it is if it's an easy question, I will just spend time, solve it right there. If it's a medium question, I will mark it for review either in my working paper or on the computer if there's a mark for review option, so that I know that it's a medium question. It'll take some time, but I will be able to do it. And once that's done, I will go on to the hard questions where I have not done any anything. It is just a blank on the computer. I know that this question requires more time and more energy, so I'm going to do it only at the end. These questions can be from any chapter whatsoever. They can be from complex numbers, they can be from ionic equilibrium, they can be electrochemistry, or any other tough topics where people generally mess up, right? So you need to be very careful, and you need to make sure that you, if you want to get a good rank in Keam, make sure to go and attempt them and make sure to focus on getting them right. Always remember, you need to solve maximum amount of questions in minimum amount of time with the highest amount of accuracy. Nobody really cares if you solve a really hard question or a really easy question, right? But to stay on the top, you need to be able to solve a certain amount of hard questions as well, because that's what puts the toppers at the top, right? Some tips and tricks which might help is, if you're able to eliminate options really well, if you're able to eliminate, let's say, 2 options or 3 options, then it makes sense for you to guess the answer. But if you're not able to eliminate options, then, and if you're not able to solve the question also, then don't even bother attempting the question. It is better to have a 0 than to have a -1 on your paper, right? And it's very easy to get the negative marks on competitive exams like these, where there are a lot of questions. So think smart, think different, and get to the top of your game. I hope to see you guys in the Keam Basset community. Once you get the test series, you'll be added to a WhatsApp group. And in the WhatsApp group, you'll be able to chat with the mentors, ask your doubts, solve the test series, and actually move forward ahead in your preparation. Wishing you all the best for Keam. And if you want more Keam related videos or QSAR related videos, put it down in the comment section below, because I'm ready to help you guys out. We'll do this together. Definitely Keam will score medium. Don't ever think that you're not going to do well. Keam busted.